Welcome back to Dazzy Cars. Today we're rewinding time and talking about a car that still feels like a secret handshake among real enthusiasts, a machine that lived in the shadows while quietly delivering performance, presence, and attitude. This is the Dodge Stealth, a car that proves Dodge has always known how to play the long game even when the world wasn't paying attention. The Dodge Stealth didn't arrive with muscle car theatrics or V8 thunder. It showed up differently, sharper, lower, more futuristic. When you first see a Stealth, especially in clean condition today, it still stops you for a second. The shape feels aggressive but controlled, like a jet fighter parked on city streets. Long hood, low roofline, wide stance, it looked fast even when standing still, and in the early 90s it looked like something straight out of tomorrow. Now let's talk about the exterior, because this is where the Stealth made its statement. The pop-up headlights alone told you this wasn't your average Dodge. They gave the front end a dramatic transformation, turning the car from calm to predatory with the push of a button. The wedge-shaped profile, smooth curves, and aerodynamic focus made it feel European and Japanese at the same time, because that's exactly what it was. This was a global performance mindset wrapped in Dodge attitude. From the side, the Stealth looks planted and purposeful. The body sits low, the wheel arches hug the tires tightly, and the overall silhouette feels built for speed rather than comfort. The rear end, especially on the higher performance versions, looks muscular without being bulky. Integrated spoilers, wide taillights, and a clean sloping hatch give it a proper Grand Tourer feel. This was a car designed to cut through air, not cruise parking lots. Moving inside, the Dodge Stealth surprises you in the best way. The cabin is unmistakably driver-focused. You sit low, surrounded by controls angled toward you, giving the cockpit a fighter jet vibe. This wasn't about luxury flex, it was about connection. The dashboard feels purposeful, the gauges are clear and sporty, and everything is placed where your instincts expect it to be. The seats are supportive, hugging you tightly without being uncomfortable. Long drives feel engaging rather than exhausting. You feel connected to the road, to the steering wheel, to the machine itself. Materials reflect the era, not soft luxury everywhere, but there's a sense of quality and seriousness that still holds up today. This was built to be driven hard, not just admired. Technology in the Stealth was advanced for its time. Digital displays, premium audio options, climate control, and performance-focused instrumentation gave drivers a sense that they were sitting in something special. It didn't overwhelm you with tech, it gave you exactly what you needed to feel in control. Now let's talk about performance, because this is where the Dodge Stealth earns its name. Depending on the trim, this car delivered serious power. The twin-turbo variants were especially impressive, producing acceleration numbers that shocked people back in the day and still command respect now. The engine pulls hard, smooth, and relentlessly, delivering power in a way that feels refined rather than raw. Handling is where the Stealth really shines. The car feels balanced, stable, and confident through corners. Steering is tight, responsive, and communicative. You always know what the front end is doing. This isn't a car that surprises you, it works with you, rewarding smooth inputs and confident driving. High-speed stability is excellent, making highway runs feel effortless and controlled. The all-wheel drive system on performance trims transformed the Stealth into a true all-weather performance machine. Launches feel planted, corner exits feel secure, and the car inspires confidence even when you push it harder than you probably should. This was serious engineering, not marketing hype. Safety was ahead of its time as well. Strong structural design, braking performance, and stability-focused engineering made the Stealth feel solid and trustworthy. It wasn't filled with modern driver aids, but it was built with integrity, and that matters. Pricing back then placed the Dodge Stealth in an interesting position. It offered near supercar performance at a price that undercut many European rivals. Today, it represents something even more powerful: value and rarity. Clean Stealth models are becoming harder to find, and when you see one, you know you're looking at a piece of forgotten performance history. Emotionally, the Dodge Stealth represents a bold experiment. A moment when Dodge stepped outside its comfort zone and proved it could build something global, technical, and genuinely exciting. It wasn't loud, it wasn't flashy, but it was fast, capable, and unapologetically serious. Driving a Stealth today feels like rediscovering a lost chapter. It reminds you that greatness doesn't always shout, sometimes it whispers, waiting for the right people to listen. It's a car for enthusiasts who appreciate engineering, balance, and depth over trends and hype. And before you go anywhere, you need to watch the video that's already uploaded on the channel, the Lucid Air GT range. That video shows the opposite end of the performance spectrum: silent power, futuristic luxury, and electric dominance. Watching the Lucid Air GT range video right after this one creates an incredible contrast between analog passion and digital perfection. If you haven't watched it yet, go watch the Lucid Air GT range video right now, it's already live. And it completes this story beautifully. If you love uncovering cars that history almost forgot and understanding why they mattered, hit that subscribe button, not for the algorithm, but because Dazzy Cars is where real car stories live, breathe, and refuse to be forgotten.